I feel like playing a uneventful character today. You could call him boring, you could call him uneventful, you could call him, just nothing special. But I don't know, I woke up today and I felt like playing Blue Baby, so we're playing Blue Baby. And that's the gist of it. I hate this item, by the way. Friend Finder is great. It's an amazing item. And that's why I hate it, because it's so good that you're incentivized to use it a lot. Which will then lead to you never knowing what the hell is happening on the screen, because there's 8 other friends helping you out, and it's just pure chaos. And that's why I hate it. It's why I'm not a fan of taking it, and I'm not even gonna take it. I'm going to avoid it thoroughly. What I would like is a key game. A key would go massive. I would absolutely adore to go to that library. And you know I would. Which is why you're not giving me the key that I require. I know you're doing it on purpose, game. I know you're withholding something from me that is rightfully mine. Give me a key! I'm gonna be very upset if you're gonna dangle a fucking library in front of me on the first floor and then be like, haha, just kidding, you can't actually go in here. Oh, thank God. I'd rather go to the library than the old pop at this point. That's what I'm gonna use the key on. Even if there's only one book in here. Oh, it's the perfect one as well! It's Book of Revelations! Yes! That's perfect for Blue Baby, man! Let's go! Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna fight a horseman on this floor, so what? I got health, man! I got infinite HP! Nothing to worry about. Thank you very much, game, for being so kind as giving me that one singular key. If you want to give me another one, though, that would just be a cherry on top, really. That'd be a bonus. Okay, fine, I know my place. Anyway, got no bombs, can't look for secret rooms or anything like that. I guess I'm just out of here. Yeah, the game's gotta start giving me some consumables, man. I'm starting to think I'm gonna run into a lot of trouble here if it doesn't want to provide me with what I need. It's not even that I desire it. Of course I desire it, but I also actually need it actively. I need it in my body. I need an injection of that stuff right here, right now, straight away. I'll check for a secret room right here. It feels like it could be there. Let's go. Keybub. I'll pass you up for now. If I can get a roll on this floor somehow, that would be huge. I don't think I want to take Keybum when I have no keys. Still no keys. Still no bitches. Nowhere to go. Love to see it. Huge fan. Yeah, huge fan of it. Game. I love when you do this. I love when you give me no keys. And no ability to go to my special rooms or even the old path. I swear to God, if I'm gonna end up with no keys on this entire floor, I may very well have to come back my money, if you know what I mean. There may very well be bloodshed. Oh, I think there will be bloodshed. Oh, the man in the mirror. Something, something, etc., etc. I still haven't played that game, man. It's on my list. I'll play it someday, I'm sure. I'm sure I'll get to it someday. Hello, Larry Jr. Wait, if there's a Larry Jr., that means... my man. It's been a while since I've gotten to do that joke. It's like it's evergreen. It's like a fine wine. It only gets better with time. Especially the more of it you do it as well. Yeah. HP is nice. Unfortunately, I got no fucking keys. Well, that can certainly quell my anger a little bit. That's okay. It can quell my anger, my rage. Bombs are key. Bombs are key. Bombs are key. Fuck. Damn it! I got one key all fucking basement, and I had to use it on the library, because of course. Well, what can you do? That's life, sometimes. That's just life. At least I got mom's knife, right? Like, I'm in much less of a position to complain when I get mom's frickin' knife. Oh my God, did you just get frickin' mom's knife in the devil deal? That's crazy. Everybody's favorite millennial type writing. Oh wow, now you're giving me the keys? Cool, about time. Even now I have to skip like everything on the last floor. Health down. Funny. Very funny game. I think it's a good sense of comedy that you've got under your heads here. Another deal straight away. Money equals power. Sure, I'll take that. I'm actually starting to think that devil deals are cheaper on Blue Baby than other characters now with the changes they made to how it works on him with soul hearts and stuff. I just straight up think they're actually cheaper. I don't even know why I would go in here. I have like no money. I guess I can probably get there's options though, and I should get it. It's a worthwhile get. Yeah, I probably should have come in there before going to the boss, but yeah, I'm telling you, man, mom's knife still not one of my favorite items, but at least I'll take it if it's early. And it was early enough for it to be useful, so I am happy to have it. I'd rather have it than not have anything at all, right? If I had to choose between Mom's Knife or nothing at all, I'd rather have Mom's Knife. If I had to choose between Epic Fetus and nothing at all, I'll probably choose nothing at all, to be fair. At least Knife gets some cool synergies occasionally, and hey, worst case I can do the thing I did with Epic Fetus yesterday and just delete this item if I don't feel like having it anymore. What do we have? Is it even worth it? Tech point 5 is great. That's something. Should I check my curse room? I kind of feel like I should. I'm not too pressed for HP. I do have Book of Revs. A couple of uses of Book of Revelations is basically like free Devil Deal items. Plus I got my HP back anyway for going in here, so it's all good. Let's talk about some gaming news. I like talking about gaming news. And this is a big topic. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody and their grandma is so excited about this one. It's Overwatch 2 is coming to Steam, right? Probably because of a part of the contract of Microsoft buying out Activision Blizzard, right? It's probably part of that. So they're like, hey, fuck you guys. You're not doing the Battle.net launcher anymore. You're just putting your shit on Steam now. Which is crazy, because even I'm pretty sure Blizzard were the last bastion of enemies, yeah. Of developers that were still not releasing their games on Steam. They were the last ones holding out, still having their own launcher and refusing to release their stuff on Steam. And yet here they are. I'm not really too interested in it anyway. I last played Overwatch in like 2016 when it came out. That's not quite true. But I played it a bit when it came out in 2016, and I didn't really care much for it since then. I played it for a few hundred hours, maybe not even, a few dozen hours maybe, with some friends, and then we kind of lost interest, and then about a year later, after not playing it for a while, that 9 lives is enticing. I gotta take it, man. Sometime late at night, I should have just taken the other item. That would have been way smarter. The boys got together, and one thing led to another, and re-downloaded the game, played it for a few hours, had some fun until 4 AM or something, and then I uninstalled it again. So I haven't played it in years, right? I haven't cared about it whatsoever. It's an okay game, but Blizzard kind of fucked up the balance, and, well, that's a whole thing to go into about Overwatch in general, right? Everybody's been talking about that for a while now already, how they stopped working on Overwatch 1 to focus on Overwatch 2, which is a completely unnecessary sequel because it's literally the same game, just with a different number at the end of it, which is already kind of funny. But whatever, that's whatever. They focused on that with promise of like some balance and changes and stuff, and mainly the PvE. And then they released it without the PvE, and we're like, yeah, by the way, we're not doing the PvE anymore, Lamau. Screw you. But then they decided, no, we're actually gonna do the PvE. But it's gonna be smaller, way smaller scale, and it's gonna be paid every time, every season. It's not a single purchase like it would have been, maybe. Like, you gotta buy it every season that it comes out. It's wild, right? People are upset if you're one of the 3 people that still plays Overwatch, which is utterly dismissive, I know. I'm sure you care a lot. But that's gonna segue nicely into the next thing, right? With it coming to Steam, by the way, horrible play on that bump. With Overwatch coming to Steam, a lot of people are talking about a lot of things with it, right? Mainly, I think what's going to be interesting is being able to see the player numbers. Because with all games that are not on Steam, you never know what the player numbers are. You get like maybe an official post from the devs at some point, but you gotta just believe that. You can't verify that. Steam is the only platform that actually shows how many people are playing a certain game, where you can verify the claims of a developer when they say, hey, thank you for 1 million concurrent players or something like that, right? Most other platforms, you cannot verify claims like that. So, the fact that Overwatch is on Steam, you can finally verify that. Because of what's been happening with the game, people have been claiming for a while now that the game is dying, the player base is declining, yada yada yada, all that sort of stuff, right? So we will finally have some verification for that. However, especially also in regards with an evergreen topic, apparently, for annoying people, is Overwatch versus TF2, right? It has not been in any way relevant since 2016. People haven't cared about that whatsoever since 2016, but for some reason, it's now flaring back up again, I suppose. It starts with the whole thing, TF2 players being like, how, look at TF2 would outlive Overwatch, Lamau. It literally outlived Overwatch. How can that even happen? I'm so tempted to play all that in there, but I don't have the money for it, man. I should get Keeper's Sack, though. Yeah. It outlived Overwatch, and look, Overwatch already has a sequel. Haha, isn't that funny? Because Overwatch was supposed to be a TF2 killer, and people were like, oh, Overwatch is a better game than TF2, even though they're, like, just vaguely similar games. They play completely differently and all that, but I suppose people always look past that part. just completely cluelessly. So here's what I'm trying to get at. When Overwatch releases on Steam, there are two outcomes, and they're both hilarious in my opinion. The first outcome is that Overwatch releases on Steam, and it has less players than TF2, which would be hilarious because that would mean that that whole thing is actually confirmed, that Overwatch is indeed a fucking dead-ass franchise because Blizzard dropped the ball hard on every aspect of the game, be it the esports scene, be it the balance, be it the questionable monetization choices. They dropped the ball on everything, right? Not to mention Blizzard as a company, are not in high favors right now either, right? That's the next thing. The other outcome is that it peaks high, which it probably will anyway, but then maintains a player rate about 2 or 3 times that of TF2 because that's what it realistically will do. Let's be honest here. It is just a more popular game in the modern day. There's no denying that. So, what will that lead to? Well, TF2 fans will be fucking seething, I think. The TF2 fans that have been perpetuating this annoying-ass Overwatch versus TF2, look at TF2, so much a better game, it lived, it survived, TF2 is still alive, Lamau, even though it's been on life support for 6 fucking years, and Valve has not given a shit about the game for so long. You know, it would be very funny, because TF2 fans will absolutely be seething at that. They'll be like, ah shit, Overwatch has more player numbers, what the hell, this can't be, this isn't right, this shouldn't be, this isn't how it should be, this is not a very epic Reddit moment. For some reason, the average TF2 player in my head is just a Redditor. I don't know why, it just sounds right though. It just fits. Probably because I associate the average Redditor to be about 14 years old, and I associate the average TF2 player to be about 14 years old. So there's like a 100% overlap. Like the Venn diagram between TF2 players and Reddit users is a circle. Except, not really, because the Reddit user base is probably significantly larger, so it's more like 2 circles, but one of them is like a subset of the big circle, right? The big circle is the Redditors, and then the small circle inside of it is TF2 players, and it's just perfectly inside. Oh yeah, I don't know what the items are. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Power Pill and Hematemesis. Wow. So yeah, I think that would be pretty funny. But there's another wrinkle to this whole thing that I was thinking about as well, that got me thinking with Overwatch coming to Steam now. And, you know, questioning how popular the game truly is, especially nowadays. The game has been around for 7 years now, as a franchise. And it was a big force when it came out. Everybody was talking about it, yada yada. How many people do you think? And I think this is actually like an order of magnitude more. This is like a big difference. I think there's an order of magnitude of people that know about Overwatch exclusively from user-created porn animations, as opposed to knowing that it's actually a video game. People joke about this all the time, but like, wait, Overwatch is a game? Yeah, in case you didn't know, Overwatch is a video game, by the way. But what I'm saying is, I think the amount of people that know Overwatch from the pornography is an order of magnitude higher than the amount of people that know it from it being a video game. You understand what I'm trying to get at here, right? It is insanely popular. Overwatch porn is the A&O. And that shit, some of that shit has insane production value as well, which makes you think that it might just be officially made by Blizzard. It certainly has an argument for it if you want to go down the conspiracy route, that they're doing it themselves. Blizzard have been trying to avoid that shit happening. When Overwatch 2 released, I'm pretty sure they were like, oh, we encrypted the models, so people can't pull them off the game files as easily and make porn with them, but that didn't last a day, so that's really funny as well. It is such a big thing. It is unbelievable how much Overwatch smut there is. It's actually crazy. Like, words cannot express how high the numbers are. Jesus Christ. It is an absurd amount. So, there's a good reason to believe that there might be a chance that there's a good amount of people that only know about Overwatch from that, as opposed to, well, playing the game, or at least watching somebody play it, or something like that. Oh, nice. Apple's actually a good item. Let's go. Yeah, back to Isaac, by the way. I'm sure Isaac is not one of those games where there's more smut than there's actual people playing the game. I sure hope there isn't, because, well, Isaac's a child. So I think that's all I have to say. Oh god, what a dire topic to go through, huh? But yeah, I think that's something that might be very well the case, and it's really funny to think about to me. Because on the internet, everything is so focused around porn. Oh my god, that's an amazing item on Blue Baby, let's go. That's all everybody talks about. Everybody's so fucking cum-brained on the internet nowadays that all they can think about is pornography. So what I'm saying is, there's a good chance that is the case. I love me a Schoolbag. Might as well buy this for more stats. Let's go. I don't know, let me know what you think about it. What's your favorite Overwatch fan animation? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's probably not something. Matter of fact, even if you try to tell me, I'm pretty sure YouTube will just block those comments. Matter of fact, I'm pretty surprised that this video can even get monetized with what I've been talking about. That would be a big surprise. But yeah, it's funny. Overwatch coming to Steam. Blizzard, the final bastion of developers being like, we don't want our games on Steam. Well, you have no choice anymore. Your game is coming to Steam, whether you like it or not. It is funny. It is funny how, like, all the devs came crawling back. Or, like, at least most of them. I think the only ones now that are exclusively not on Steam are Epic Games. And all the games they've bought up, right? They bought up, like, Rocket League, and it became Epic exclusive. They bought up, Fall Guys, and it became Epic exclusive, right? That sort of stuff. They also became free-to-play, those games, which is good for people that actually want to play them. I've played a bit of each of them. They're fun games and stuff. You know, Epic Games is pretty much the only dev now, the only PC games that are not on Steam, which is very funny to me. EA came crawling back after their stint on Origin for a while. They just were like, screw it, we'll just release all our shit on Steam again. Ubisoft, even though sometimes their games are exclusive to Epic or Uplay for a while, and you still need to use Uplay for all their games anyway, which is annoying as shit, and just annoys the shit out of me, but at the end of the day, they basically just do it so you end up buying them on Uplay instead, which I suppose they're succeeding in. Fucking Activision obviously came back, and now even Blizzard. They can't resist it. They know for a fact that even if they have to take the 30% cut that they have to give to Valve, they still know that they're missing out on so much in terms of sales if they don't release their game on Steam. It's just funny to me. I'm not even supporting that Valve has a monopoly. There should be competition for Valve to try and make their platform even better. But Steam is years ahead of any other online game store because they've had so much time to refine it that it is really funny how all these devs or publishers are trying to get their customers to use these other game stores, and they always suck because they haven't done any of the actual development. They don't actually understand why people use Steam. People don't just use Steam because it's convenient, because they've been using it for years and they happen to have all their games there. People use Steam because of all the other shit around it that you have as well. The community stuff, the achievements, the customization on your profile, all that sort of stuff. That gets users to also keep using the platform. No other game front has that. None of them. The only thing they have going for themselves is that they can maybe advertise with better pricing, or they're better for developers, which, that's cool. But I am not a game developer, so I don't care. I literally don't give a shit where I buy a game. I will buy it wherever it's cheapest, or Steam. I might not even go for wherever it's cheapest. If the prices are comparable on Steam and another platform, even if the other platform is cheaper, I'll probably buy it on Steam just for the sake of convenience. Even if it means the other platform, the developer would get twice the money from the sale. I don't care. I literally don't give a damn. I will still get it on Steam. Call me an asshole. Oh, you don't want the devs to be successful or whatever. Screw you. I like being convenienced as a customer. I think if you inconvenience me, you don't deserve my business. If the only way for you to get my business is to make it cheap, that's not a good way to do business. If your service sucks ass, but hey, it costs less, then nah, man, I'm not vibing with that. Also, I really shouldn't have given all my money to that beggar, but I was really hoping it would just give me HP for no reason, really, considering I don't need it. But whatever, I just felt like it would be a cool idea to try and get him to give me some HP. Anyway, that's enough about the gaming news, at least about the big gaming news. Overwatch coming to Steam. It's the talk of the town. Everybody's so excited about it. But it is funny to me how, like, the Overwatch versus TF2 thing is still ongoing. There's still people beefing about it, and I'm just like, I'm so over it. Like, that shit was 2016 talk. Everybody was talking about it. MadPat made a fucking video about it, and everybody made fun of him for it because of how misinformed and stupid it was. But, like, nobody cares anymore. It's fucking Playground. Are you Team Xbox, Team PlayStation type shit, right? Are you Bloods or Cribs? It's silly. It's just silly. Kids will be kids, I guess. Children will just be the things that children... I gotta take Sack Dagger for the knife build, obviously. I got no cash because I was silly and gave it all to a beggar for no reason, and now I can't buy anything from the shop to get my stats up. And now the biggest issue with all that is that I probably won't get another shop again afterwards as well. I don't have keys. I don't know why I'm trying to open that. Oh, never mind. I have a key. Let's go. I should play a sack room, by the way. There is one on this floor. I don't know why I've been ignoring it. I should totally play it, even before I go fight the boss. It's gonna involve some backtracking, unfortunately, but I totally should, so let's go. Like, imagine, right, the Overwatch vs. TF2 thing is so silly. Like, imagine if people did shit like that for Isaac. Which one do you prefer more, Isaac or Enter the Gungeon? You can only pick one if you ever decide to play both games, or like you gotta pick a side, man. You gotta pick a side. It's one or the other. Oh, cool. Some more angel deals for the rest of the run. Don't mind if I do. Oh, fuck you, little Loki. You can only pick one. And if you make the wrong choice, I will fucking kill you. Like, that's silly as hell, right? That sounds silly as hell. I don't know if I want... I mean, I want to kind of go for the soul heart payout. AWAS. Again? Okay, I mean, sure. Let's fight the other angel. I won't be able to reroll, but that's fine. Could just grab the key piece, I guess. And then this is maybe soul hearts? Okay, cool. I lost a life, but that's fine. I'm okay with that, because I'm way better off at the tail end of it. That worked out, that play, actually. I know I'm only gonna get, like, one more angel deal after this, because of, you know, it being the Womb 2, and then Eucharist can only pay out then. But still, that's something. It's better than nothing. I'd rather take it over Monastrance. That was my other option, right? So, I think I made the correct choice. Let's kill Mom. It's Mom, alright. Yep, she's dead. Let's go down, because I feel like it. I already took what is in here. I already claimed my loot. Are you Team Isaac, or are you Team Hades? You can only pick one. Make your choice right now. If you don't, you will be killed on the spot. Does nobody see how messed up this is? Why can't we just get along? Why can't there just be games that are similar, that are of the same genre, without people having to fight over it? I don't really know. Does this count as something that would be good to use it on? Evidently, it does. Okay. Oh, as a black market. Well. These are actually great as Blue Baby, because you get a ton of shit for free. I mean, I get it for free anyway, but, like, why? Do I want red stew? Lock down. Great. I think I'll lock up again. Because there's a restock machine here, right? Does this work? I don't have that much money. Fuck it. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go. I was expecting that black market would be, stock full of items for me to buy with my HP, but I guess not. Alright, it is the boss. I'm gonna kill her instantly with the Bible. Curious how frequently that happens recently, where I just get the Bible to kill Mom's heart with, but okay. Got some flight, which is nice. I'm gonna kill this guy just for the sport. Pick up the pace, baby. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. This is a room uniquely terrible for Mom's knife. The one type of room that is just terrible with Mom's knife. Thank God I got Tech 0.5 helping out. But man, this is like designed to be terrible. You know, it'd be funny if I used the Bible against Satan and like instantly died. Wouldn't that be hilarious? What I am actually tempted to do is play the Sacrum a little bit so I can get perhaps a another angel item. Because if I get a teleport to the deal, that would be amazing. Come on, teleport me. Fuck! Item? Fuck! Oh, I'm not gonna continue. My luck was tested, and it didn't work out. It's unfortunate. Yeah, it's Mom's knife, alright. It's a Mom's knife build, alright. It's powerful. I may have taken an unnecessary hit. Who cares, bro? Who gives a damn? Who cares at this point, man? It's just a Mom's knife run. Oh boy. The void, huh? But why would I? At the same time, why wouldn't I, right? Just void that. Could probably put, Book of Revelations into my pile as well, if I encounter another spacebar item at some point. But yeah, I guess that'll do for now. I hope I can encounter more stuff. I kinda don't have the best luck in the world. Aw, huge though. Contract from below. Paying off. I can't outrun you, apparently. I am too slow. I'm not taking Isaac's heart. Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Yeah, it's not as much damage as I think it would be, huh? I'll be honest with you. Unless I power up like crazy, I don't even think I want to fight Mega Satan, man. It's gonna be a bit of a slog. And I'm kind of like tired. I kind of have a bit of a headache. Been having it all day. It is better now than it was throughout most of the day, but still. I'm just making up excuses basically, but I kind of feel like not fighting Mega Satan. Unless the game wants to power me up quite a lot with this last little room giving me like, I don't know, C-section, I'm probably not gonna bother. I kind of feel like it's not worth it. Yeah, you know what? I'm making an executive decision. Executive decision in this case being, I don't care about Mega Satan. You know what I should have done is void the damn Isaac's heart if I'm not gonna grab it. I forgot that you can do that with passives. Wow, I got range. The one thing I was complaining about. What was me? I'm done with the run, man. It's been a fun one, though. It's just Mom's knife, right? It was just a Mom's knife run. Blue Baby can ball. I'm not even gonna do the void. No, I'm done. I'm balling. I'm out of here. I'm balling out of here, much rather. Ooh, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.